Hi, Leather Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. So, this has been a weird couple of months with the COVID-19 and now with all this civil unrest. Well, I wanted to show you some of my empties for the past couple of months. I certainly have not been buying a bunch of things, but the emphasis on this is going to be on skincare and on different kinds of soaps, different facial cleansers that I have gone through. Now, this isn't just for the month. I guess this stuff that I'm showing you took about 3 or 4 months to use. And some of this is stuff that actually I've been working on year round, and some of the stuff only lasted a couple of months. So stay tuned. Oh, if you're curious about my necklace, I got this, I don't know how many years ago, from Claire's. And this, if you look closely, this is a cat. And the only thing I don't like about it is that it's very easy for it to loosen up, and if the chain, if this thing comes unhooked, then as you can see it's very easy to lose. So I really don't like wearing it out of the house. So, oh, and speaking of necklaces, I'm really pissed off at myself. The last time I filmed on the beach, I was wearing a green pentagram necklace, and it was really special because I bought it in Olvera Street in Los Angeles. And don't you know, I lost it. And the thing is, I shouldn't have had it on the kind of chain it was on, because it was one of those ball chains, and the filament in between the balls, I lost it. So anyway, back to my empties. Probably the most important thing of all these empties was a big bottle, tube of no-ad SPF 30. Now, this is not the kind of strength that I would use in the spring or summer, but this would be something that I would use in the coldest winter months, because you can't be without sunblock. You need it every day, and you know how the sun still gets at you through the window. So this is my absolute bare minimum that I will wear. Now, a lot of these things were not things that I was too impressed with, and I'm going to show you some of those now. This was, these are supposed to be baby wipes that I also was using to wipe makeup off, and they did not have very much liquid on them, and they had no texture on them at all. And these are packaged in small packets like this, and there's like 8 of them or 10 of these pouches. So they're better than nothing, but if you're looking for something that's going to take off your waterproof stuff, forget about it. They're better than nothing, but they're probably, like, they feel refreshing and stuff. They're good for, like, wiping under your armpits and stuff. But if you're looking for a really good quality makeup wipe, these are not it. And these are something I got at 99-cent store. Also, when it comes to really sucky makeup wipes, this is from a company called So Fresh, So Clean. And these were either blue or green. Maybe these were green. I don't care what the color is, something. I just wanted it to work. And lately, the last couple of the ones that I have, I've been using them to wipe off things like my eyebrow makeup. And then I wet them and I wipe off my makeup as best I can, if it's not the waterproof variety. And then I follow with the soap. But these things, these were also something that I got at the 99-cent store. And this is a reclosable pouch. But I was really not impressed. Just like with the previous baby wipes I showed you, these don't really dissolve makeup, and there's very little liquid on them. And even though I kept the package sealed, they dried out. They really were not good. You can do a lot better with actual wipes that are designed to take off makeup. They're better than nothing, but they really weren't good. You always have to do more soap afterwards with these. Something that I liked that I have not been able to find since, these are jar masks, and each of them holds 1.7 ounces, and this is called gold because it is made with real gold in it. Both of these are, they also come with charcoal, and those go on dark gray, and they don't really put them on, and you get so many applications in one of these jars compared to using a sheet mask. If you're lucky, you'll get one use out of it, and then you'll be able to do something with the serum. These things, I never counted exactly how many uses you get out of one of these, but between 20 and 30, maybe more than 30. And these were bought at 99-cent stores and Dollar Trees, so for the price, you really can't do better. If you're looking for a facial mask that on a day when you're not requiring all your intensive active ingredients, these masks, they feel really good. Watch TV for a half hour or something with one of these masks on and just wipe it off. You don't have to wash your face afterwards and then go on with the rest of your skincare. And if I find them again, I will definitely buy them again. On to some soaps that I really like. Now, these, I only found these because they were in different kind of toiletry bags that I've gotten through the year. And some of these high-end soaps, I wouldn't have a reason to try it on any other time. This is one that's still in the package. This is by Philosophy. It says Celebrate Life, but it says Facial Bar. And it says on the back, this product was made expressly for your enjoyment during your stay. To experience the entire line of Philosophy skincare, fragrance, and bath products, call 1-800-LOVE-151 or visit philosophy.com. So this was for the hotel market. And I really like a good facial soap. Some people think that soaps are too harsh for the face, but I like a good cleanse. Considering the heavy duty, I use facial oils, and then I use high SPF, and then the foundation makeup on top of it. And there's nothing like a good soap to get the dirt off your face. And this doesn't come with an obnoxious scent to it. I have no idea what the price point is. I've seen some of Philosophy's other products, and they are not cheap. They are not reasonable. But the people that are devotees really seem to swear by them. Now, this is another soap, and unfortunately, I don't know the manufacturer, but it says soap on it, and it had some different things written on it. One of them implied that it could be used to write on mirrors, and it implied that other uses for soap. But this seems like it's a hard milled, unscented, pure soap. I saved packaging for some other soaps that I liked enough that I wanted to mention them. This one here says Cleansing Bar, and the company is Kenet MD, or Kenet MD. And it was a white soap. It says dermatologist tested or dermatologist approved facial cleansing bar. I don't know which hotels distributed these. This also comes with the signature of the dermatologist that it's named out of, but I like this soap. And this wrapper here, this soap, it says facial bar, and it says Rituals Mountain Bliss. And I don't remember whether this was a white bar or whether this had a green tint to it. But it was a decent facial soap. It made my skin feel nice and clean. With all the makeup and stuff, you really want a good cleanser. And as long as you have a good washcloth that's nubby, that has texture, and it really helps to naturally exfoliate the skin and makes you feel nice and clean. I love that clean feeling. Some more Empties. This is from The Ordinary. This is one of their formulations of vitamin C. This was their magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, 10%. And I get everything I can out of tubes, as you can see. I cut them, and I make sure to get every bit out. It takes a lot of effort to get everything out. I got everything out, as you can see. I'm not sure that I ended up getting what I hoped for to be a year's supply of all that skincare. So I actually am this close to ordering some stuff on Wish.com that is not this brand, obviously. It's some other less expensive Chinese or other Asian imports, but the price is right and the ingredients look good. So I'll let you know when I order them how it goes. This was the ordinary AHA 30%, BHA 2%. This is what they call the vampire facial stuff. It goes on blood red and you smear it all over your face, and you're only supposed to keep it on your face 10 minutes. I usually leave it on a minimum of an hour. I've left it on as much as 6 or 7 hours. I have actually slept in it. I don't recommend doing it unless you know for a fact that your skin can take it. Matter of fact, the last time I put it on, I put it too far down my neck, and I ended up getting marks along the folds of my neck here that actually somebody thought that maybe I was strangled or something, and it was actually acid burns from leaving this on too long. So be aware that the skin on your neck is more sensitive than the skin on your face. Some of the times people can tolerate things here on their face that you can't do here. So just know where you're more sensitive and be careful. If you put this on longer here, don't carry it down to your neckline, maybe. This was a Matrixyl 10% in hyaluronic acid. This is one of the more expensive of the Ordinary's preparations. I think the normal price for this would have been $13, but because I caught the annual 23% off sale, this ended up being 9 something or maybe a bit more. I don't know, but I only got one of them because of the price point, but I am going to be ordering some other formulations of Matrixyl from Wish.com. This is another thing. This was the Granactive Retinoid 5% in squalane. This actually, despite being the most expensive retinoid that the Ordinary sells, this is actually not as strong as the current retinoid formulation that I'm using, which is the retinol 1% in squalane. Because this is Granactive, I think that's supposed to make it so that it's gentler on the skin. And 5%, I got that because I figured, well, that's the strongest. I want the strongest stuff. But I paid more, and I did not feel that it was as effective as the stuff that I'm using now, which has a higher chance of irritation. But it's a lot cheaper and seems to feel like it's stronger. So that's the stuff that I'm currently using. So here was a deodorant that I really loved the scent of. This is one of those solids that you swivel up. And oh, I could still, there's a little bit, as you can see, I've tried very hard to dig out. Oh, and now I'm getting it all over my keyboard. Great. This is by Suave, 24-hour protection, and the scent is called Tropical Paradise. And I really, 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 even though my first preference for most skincare and most deodorants especially would be unscented. You can't have a whole bunch of conflicting scents here, and that's so annoying. And sometimes, especially if you don't love your scent for your deodorants and things, that is so close to your face that you're bombarded if it's an obnoxious scent. But I really like this scent. And I actually got this at one of the 99-cent stores. It says Invisible Solid. But Tropical Paradise is a very pleasant scent, and it still keeps you dry, and it's suave. So even if you didn't get it at a 99-cent store, it's not an expensive brand. So I would definitely get this in. Now, here's something I was never impressed with. This was by B&H Cosmetics, and this is an eyeshadow topper. And when I ordered it, I thought it was going to be a brighter, darker purple. And even though it does have a little bit of a purplish tint, what you're about to see, if I can even get anything back, this is very subtle. No, I can't get any more. It truly is used up. But if I had known how subtle it was going to be, I would not have spent the money. I think that I may have paid $5 or $6 for it. It can be as high as $8. and that's ridiculous. And I don't think I can reuse this out of anything, even if I wash it really good. So now, here is an empty from something that tasted absolutely wonderful. If any of you like Nutella or any of those chocolate or any of those hazelnut spreads, this is something that I found at a Dollar Tree. And this is a hazelnut chocolate spread by a brand that says Italione. And mostly, I am a devotee of Nutella. I think it is just heavenly. I love it, love it, love it. Never forgot the first time I experienced it in Los Angeles. The roommate that turned me on to it, he saw himself as this real sophisticated guy from Maine, and he knew his chocolate. But from my experience, most of the generic versions of these hazelnut spreads aren't quite as good as the real thing, with the exception of this hazelnut spread that they sell at Save-A-Lot, whatever their house brand is. That is quite creamy and quite wonderful. Well, this stuff here, hazelnut chocolate spread, it is wonderful. It's not a big jar, though. As you can see, this is, oh, it's in metric, and I can't see. Oh, okay, 7 ounces, 200 grams. Now, if you are familiar with normal size Nutella jars, there is one that's like 10 ounces, and I think there's a 13-ounce jar. So, I can definitely see why this costs less being smaller. But if you see this brand, and you like hazelnut, and you like chocolate, get it. It costs $1, and you will not be disappointed. One more goodie I want to show you that I found, and I imagine this must be airplane size. This is what a 7-ounce bag of miniature pretzels would be. Now, I ate them all, so I can't show them to you, but they're the tiniest, tiniest, cutest little miniature pretzels I've ever seen. They're literally this big. They're like 2/3 of an inch tall. Long, okay? And the brand is called Stellar Snacks. I did some research. They do have a website, and this is a mother-daughter owned company out of Nevada. And I don't know if they do things small batch. What I understand that one of their kinds of pretzels is made with chickpea flour, and I would really like to try it. And they do have a website, which is stellarsnacks.com, and you can also find them on Facebook. And now they don't know that I'm mentioning them. I did contact them on Facebook, and I did tell them that I love their pretzels. And I'm not a big person for contacting brands, but these people, this is a small company. This is a family company. And if you ever have a chance to try them, their pretzels, I could tell you they're good. I'm not sure exactly how I got them, but they are good. Of course, half-ounce size, I told them a half a pound would be more like it. Actually, pound bags are what pretzels should be in. If you like salty snacks, if you like pretzels, you want to try a brand that's not one of the big majors, try this. You might like it. So, that's it for my empties for the past couple of months. Not a lot of them. I've been not spending money. I've been trying to shop my closets and stuff. But that's what I have been using lately, the past couple of months. So, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. I make 3 new videos a week, and I would love to take you on my adventures. And I don't have a cat for you in this video. They are both down the hall. And they like to be with the other roommates sometimes, and well, then I guess it sucks to be me, so I don't have a cat in this video. Sorry about that. But still like you to subscribe anyway. Usually I do have cats in the video. If you do, make sure to hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Talk to you soon. Bye.